No, One Punch Man, like, well, the manga's still going, I believe, but the anime at the moment only has one season. It may get a second season, but for the most part, like, if they were to end it with just one season, it would be fine. But it's pretty funny. Like, every episode is different feeling. Yeah, like the general concept of him being so strong that he one punches people is still there. For the most part, like there's a few fights where it isn't, and that's why it's interesting because it does change. But for the most part, it's mainly because the characters are just so funny, and there's still really epic fights between these side characters. And oh man, yeah, Noragami is great. It's fantastic. Oh, actually, you know, I take it back. Everyone should watch Ethan the East too. That's easily my favorite anime. It's fucking great. Well, I think it's great. But I'm also crazy, so. Yeah, it's only 12 episodes long right now, too. So it's not like a huge commitment. I know some people don't like watching anime because it's just like, it's a lot to take in. Still there, Kyle? Know what you're doing, buddy? Yeah. It's it's been a while since I've watched Noragami, but from what I remember it being very, very good. I watched it about 6 or so months ago, but I've watched like 200 plus anime, so I don't remember all of them, or like everything that's happened in everyone, but outside of the ones that leave like super lasting impressions, like Full Metal Alchemist or Death Note. I think Kyle left too. The bastard! But that's okay. I'm gonna stream for about, I don't know, hopefully a few hours. Hopefully we'll see some new faces. They're friendly and talk and stuff. Yeah, I'm just a huge anime fan, so I'll binge watch whatever I'm watching. As long as I am into it, you know. I try out most animes. I give them at least 2 or 3 episodes, and if I don't think it's my cup of tea, then I just say whatever. Move on. Dog just tickled my feet and it freaked me out. Alright, let me buy stuff from you because you're the only person that sells things. Yeah, I'll just sell the fish. I need holy and I need lightning. This weapon's gonna take a lot to upgrade. Alright, whatever. I think Full Metal Alchemist, like, if you're not a huge anime fan, like, Full Metal Alchemist is a little bit easier to watch than Death Note. Like, Death Note is super in-depth, like, it's all plot. It's so good. All story, all between two, like, I don't know if you know the plot of Death Note or not, but basically, guy has a Death Note. There's a god of death, and then there's some detectives and stuff that try, like, his whole goal is to rid the world of criminals. And it's all kind of based around that. And you know, detectives trying to stop him from doing that. Because murder is wrong. But I think Full Metal Alchemist for sure. It is a little bit longer than Death Note in terms of episodes. I wonder if you should watch Brotherhood or the other Full Metal Alchemist, because there's Full Metal Alchemist and then there's Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and Brotherhood is truer to like the original story, but both are very good. So the major difference is the ending. You know what? I would say give the first episode of both a watch, and then decide which one you want to watch. Because the first episode of both of them are very good, and you can get a good idea of what's going to happen. But Death Note is it's got amazing character development. It's easily one of the best character development. So does Full Metal Alchemist, but if there was one thing that was slightly better between the two, I would say Death Note has a better character development. Die, crab. But yeah, I know some people, like, Death Note just isn't their cup of tea, or Full Metal Alchemist is like the same thing. So, kind of to each your own, you know. I think I've watched Full Metal Alchemist slightly more than I have Death Note. I like the ending a lot more of Full Metal Alchemist than I do of Death Note, but Death Note's ending is interesting. Kind of pretty, I guess. Beautiful in its own way. Brotherhood has a much better ending though. The ending in the first Full Metal Alchemist it's good, but it's nowhere near what the ending in Brotherhood is. But yeah. What's your preferred kind of anime? You like the action-packed or the more psychological kind of stuff? Or like the really epic fight scenes? I wouldn't say good story, because I think almost every anime has a good story. Aside from a few that are just bad. Do I have a key? I don't have a key. Okay, I don't want this to be a curse. Nice, just the struts. Do I have the, I don't have the hook yet, do I? I haven't been really paying attention to the items I've been picking up. I kind of have an anime for a suggested anime for everyone that has a specific type of thing they like. Yeah. So you'd probably like something along the lines of this anime called Monster. It's all psychological. It's all about this doctor who helps these two orphan kids. And the older of the two kind of goes a little insane. Because of everything that's happened to them. It's a long one though. It's like 52 episodes, and it's kind of hard to keep going with it because at times you just like it's just a lot to take in. Death Note is definitely like if you like psychological kind of good character development, good storyline development with like not huge action scenes. Fuck you, Kyle. Finding other entertainment. No, I'm not even gonna repair that. I don't want to use her again. Come on, man. Trying to build a base. I think Kyle would make a much better president than the options that are right now. Alright, maybe that's not true. He'd fuck everything up. Oh my god, what's up with the mimic? Is this Mimic Land? Holy moly. Get me out of here. This level's pretty brutal because of the ABS damage increase. Stop dodging me.